All right, so another review. I figured I'd do one back to back. My setup will be a lot better, and I won't be doing this to you a lot. I noticed on my last review, I was looking at it, everything was really close. I'm going to try to pan out as much as I can. This is another Bible that, like the last one, it's pretty much brand new. And the reason I say that is this is I'll get into that in a second, but pretty much when I got it, this was still tucked in. The ribbon was tucked in, as you can see. It's brand new ribbon, but it's like somebody put their name for somebody they gave it to, and that person never used it. But this is a fourth edition of the Thompson chain. This thing is amazing. This thing is amazing. In fact, you can just tell the difference by the way they stamped everything back in those days. Looks a lot different. This is wow, I like that. These old liners I talked about in my last video. These liners they used to use make the liners they use today look like junk. That's all I can say. These old liners, man, they were really good. Genuine cowhide leather. Now I have went through this one a little bit because I just couldn't help myself. But yeah, so it's a genuine cowhide. If I remember right in the description of this one, and I got these so inexpensive. It's just amazing. There's a way to search on eBay. I was using my son's account, and there's ways to search on eBay where you can get stuff that normally you just want to pop up if you just put in what you're thinking. And I'm going to go do a video on that after a couple more reviews. Before I get into this about the cowhide, I do want to bring it up, just in case somebody didn't see the last video, I'm going to bring it up really quick. Let me bring it up here first. Okay, just to show you a 1998 edition of the Heritage Bible. In the last video, I think it said Holman's Heritage Bible. This is actually from World Publishers. In fact, I can show you. Let's see here. Published by World Bible Publishers Incorporated. But the only date I can find on it, and this one is, it is genuine leather. Not the greatest of genuine leathers, but it's not bad. But look at this. I'm doing this real quick. Look at that. My hand's bigger than the Bible, and it reads just as good and looks just like a Concord. A little bit of differences, that's it. But the way the lettering is, the way the cross references are used when I review this, I'm doing this so people can see it and get a chance, because I'm sure once the word gets out there where you can get these brand new, still in cellophane. Here's another one, hasn't been opened, box, everything. I'm pretty sure they'll be off the shelves, and I kind of want everybody to have a chance to get one that will watch that particular review. So I'm not going to say where I got them yet. I know some people get mad, but I think it's just fair to people. Some people don't have, maybe only watch YouTube every once in a while or on the weekend or something. So I want to give everybody a chance. The red letters is this nice rusty. I like to call it like a rusty red, but it's just very consistent. Just amazing. So this is the Heritage Bible. Anybody that knows Bibles knows about the World Heritage Bible. This thing was like, it was the bee's knees back in the day. it was the Bible to get. I don't know how in the world publishers, how they went out of business. I just don't get it. They made some of the best Bibles, but just look at them in the box. They've been sitting in a Christian book. Sorry about that. They've been sitting in a Christian bookstore since 1998, and then there's another Bible, which I should bring that one out maybe in my next video. It's a smaller Bible. It still reads very well. That is, you can still buy. They stopped printing them in 2009, but you can still get them in the cellophane in the box also. And it's also another, that's a Nelson product. Now, Melissa Doherty, if you don't know who she is, look her up. I led her to Christ years ago when we were teenagers. The first Bible I gave her was a purple one of the Bibles I'm talking about, but I'm not going to get all that. Okay, let's get back to this. But Melissa Doherty, she really helps out new people that come out of the New Age. Really, really, just amazing what she does. She's a really good apologist, and it's just amazing seeing what she's doing. Since we were teenagers, I remember leading her to Christ. The next thing you know, she's doing a lot for the Lord. Just amazing. Okay, so the cowhide here, from what I understand from the description, this is a Montana, USA. Everything's done in USA on this one, just like I think Thompson Chain does everything in USA still, but it's just not as good like they used to do, like you'll see here in a second. But I think this was a Montana cowhide, which I guess, according to that time, or even today, people say that's the best cowhide. I'll give you a good look at it. Just look at that grain. Nowadays, we don't see grains like this. We just don't. We see that pebbly grain, which I don't mind, but I don't like it near as much as I like these river grain patterns. Let's look at the other side here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I wish they would get back to this. Especially when you get and this is like, it's very thick, but you're not going to scratch it, but also it's supple at the same time. But now, I'm not going to go over the whole Thompson chain, but look at this paper, guys. Look at this paper. I promise I'd pan out a little bit more. If I forget, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But man, this camera, this camera picks up a lot more ghosting than there really is. I barely see any ghosting in this thing. Barely any. It looks like a French milled paper. Look, this is how new this thing is. Look at this. See, I still have to separate pages. Let's go back to the date before I go any further. It's amazing what you can find if you just know what to type in. It's just amazing, which I'll be doing a video on that here soon, Lord willing. This is a 63rd printing. This is a 1964. Did I say 74 earlier? 1964. And this is, it was probably printed in 64. I think Thompson chain, I'm not sure. I know this is, I think, the 4th improved edition. I do have the 4th edition that I got in pretty decent quality. But anyways, guys, this is if you're looking for a Thompson chain, this is the larger Thompson chain. Some people would say it's a large print. It's not a large print. It's just a bigger print. But this thing is just amazing. Look at that paper. That paper is just amazing. And then look at it's got the white. I love white head and tail bands. People want to do these colors. I like the plain white against that black. That looks so amazing. But and this is back. I don't know if you're new to Bibles, or if you've only been doing Bible stuff for like say 5 or 10 years, you probably don't know this. But Thompson chain, they used to brag on their boxes about their, I think it was 18 or 24 karat gold edging. This is the real gold. I don't think they do real gold at all anymore. They did back in the 90s. I remember seeing it, but I wasn't a big Thompson guy back then. One was given to me, then I bought one, and I never really liked it. And then now I go crazy over them. But this is a real gold edging done to this Bible, real gold leaf. But they used to brag about it on the boxes when it came to the the material used and everything. But what I've noticed too is how dark and bold the print is compared to what you see today, unfortunately. Now the red letter, as you can see it, I mean, it's red. It's not like a dark red, but it's not like I'm almost gone red, which you see, unfortunately, in some of the printings nowadays. I think Thompson really needs to, Kirkbride really needs to do something, because people are returning their Bibles because some that come out, and then they do really good on one print, and the next print, it just doesn't do so well. I will say that with this better paper, seeing pages are still sticking. I haven't used it that much. I wanted to do the review first, but look at that. Look how bold that is, and you don't see, even with the phone. Well, I guess you see when I press down. There's hardly any ghosting. When it's the naked eye, you don't hardly see anything. I think the best way a person can go if they want a Thompson now is to try to find one like this, get it, and the leather's on it's already good, so I'm not going to rebind it now, but down the road I can rebind it. I'm going to use this Bible. There's not much of a difference between the 4th and 5th edition. I think it's just the archaeological supplement and a few extra topical things that they added, but not enough to really, you wouldn't even notice the way you wouldn't notice. I'm trying to make this a short video. I'm just showing you that pretty much everything's the same. Just showing you, look at how bold, black on white, not this gray stuff you see nowadays. And it's funny, I look at these Bibles now. I remember when the Comfort Print came out, and I'd start using Comfort Print, or maybe even the Schuyler Bibles, which I love Schuyler Bibles. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just pointing out something. This Comfort Print and the new print with Schuyler, and I thought, oh wow, this is really, really nice. And And then you go back to these old school Bibles, and you end up, oh, I hate the comfort print. I don't really hate it, but the comfort print's not near as nice as that old school bold print, super black on white paper. Just amazing. I did want to show you the maps. This is a quick video, hopefully. I'm already 10 minutes in. That's not quick. And then you have the really nice concordance. You can still see pages stuck together because that's just from the genuine gold leafing that they put on these edges. That's just amazing. Still some sticking. I'll have to go through this. And I already did a little bit of a break in, but you can see the older maps. They're done actually on the Bible paper. Man, it feels like, this one feels like cloth. You saw my last review. It's like it's cloth. What happened? I mean, why are we not making paper like this in the States or anywhere? I mean, I just don't see paper like this anymore. The only thing that comes close is what Youngblood uses. But yeah, guys, just a excellent Bible. And I got some more that I'll be bringing up. I wanted to do at least 2 videos because I was feeling up to it, feeling better every day. So this thing's awesome, and I'll be doing a video on how to find what to type in when you're on eBay to find these gems. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It wasn't much at all. It wasn't much at all. And doing it, I was like, well, I hope it's in decent condition. You only see a few pictures, and it came in. I was just like, what? They didn't even take the ribbon marker out. They stamped a name on it. They gave it to somebody, and the person they gave it to never used it. And I'm going to be using this Bible up. This is just amazing. I'll give you another shot with the red and black. It's not the best red, but it's not bad at all. So, and that black on white is great. Paper's wonderful. Wish they would do this again. I hope they do. Well, till next time, guys. Good day. God bless.